Did you know that in the 1950s, society still held strong prejudices against gay men? During that time, many Hollywood legends were forced to hide their true selves, torn between fame and their personal identities. From 1910 to 1970, some of the world's most iconic movie stars faced immense social and industry pressure. They had secret relationships, untold stories, and many endured heartbreaking struggles behind the scenes. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden lives of 19 legendary stars. From forbidden romances and private lives shrouded in secrecy to shocking truths that may forever change the way you see Hollywood. Cesar Julio Romero Jr. was an American actor and activist whose career spanned nearly 60 years across film, radio, and television. He played a wide variety of roles, from Latin lovers and historical figures in costume dramas to comedic leads in light-hearted films. However, he is best remembered for his portrayal of the Joker in the 1960s Batman television series, making him the first actor to bring the iconic character to life. His performance was so memorable that TV Guide included him on its 2013 list of the 60 nastiest villains of all time. Despite being linked to several female stars, it was widely believed that Romero was gay. However, he never publicly addressed his sexuality, choosing to keep his personal life private. He maintained a suave and charismatic image throughout his career, earning a lasting place in Hollywood history as a beloved and versatile performer. Charles Gray was an English actor and voice artist whose career spanned decades, with appearances in around 140 films and television series. Best known for his portrayal of the sinister Ernst Stavro Blofeld in the James Bond film Diamonds Are Forever, he had earlier appeared in You Only Live Twice as British intelligence officer Dicko Henderson. Gray's deep, commanding voice and distinguished presence made him a natural choice for authoritative and enigmatic characters. He famously played Mycroft Holmes, Sherlock Holmes's brilliant but mysterious brother, in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, and became a cult favorite for his role as the criminologist in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Despite his notable career, Gray lived a private life. While he never publicly discussed his sexuality, it was widely understood that he was gay. He maintained discretion about his personal affairs, focusing instead on his work. When he passed away in 2000, he left behind a legacy of memorable performances, cementing his status as a respected and versatile actor in British cinema and television. George Garfield Nader Jr. was an American actor and writer known for his roles in action and adventure films from 1950 to 1974. He gained recognition early in his career, winning the Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year, actor for his performance in Four Guns to the Border. In addition to film, Nader worked extensively in television, starring in shows such as NBC's The Man and the Challenge. During the 1960s, he transitioned to European cinema, making several films in West Germany, most notably portraying FBI agent Jerry Cotton. Though he appeared in various genres, Nader is perhaps best remembered for his role in the low-budget 3D sci-fi film Robot Monster, which later gained cult status as one of the worst films ever made. Throughout his career, Nader lived discreetly as a gay man, maintaining a lifelong relationship with his partner Mark Miller. The couple were close friends with Rock Hudson and remained together for over 50 years. After retiring from acting, Nader turned to writing and authored Chrome, a science fiction novel that positively depicted a same-sex relationship, an uncommon theme at the time. His contributions to both film and literature left a unique mark on Hollywood history. Jack Cassidy, a talented actor known for his work on both stage and screen, led a life filled with professional success and personal turbulence. A charismatic performer, he earned acclaim for roles in Broadway productions and numerous television appearances, often portraying suave, charming, and sometimes villainous characters. While married to actress Shirley Jones, rumors about his bisexuality persisted, as he was known to have relationships with both men and women. However, Cassidy never publicly discussed his sexuality, choosing to maintain the image of a classic leading man. His talent was undeniable, but struggles with mental health and substance abuse added complexity to his story. Tragically, in 1976, Cassidy died in a house fire, cutting short a career filled with promise and leaving behind a legacy that remains both compelling and enigmatic. James Mitchell was an American actor and dancer, best known to television audiences for his role as Palmer Courtland on the soap opera All My Children. In the world of theater and dance, however, he was celebrated as one of Agnes DeMille's leading dancers. His ability to seamlessly blend dance and acting was considered groundbreaking. In 1959, critic Olga Maynard praised him as a prime example of the new dancer-actor-singer in American ballet, highlighting his interpretative depth and strong masculine technique. Beyond his public career, Mitchell lived privately as a gay man. He had a long-term relationship with costume designer Albert Wolski, though he never publicly came out. While friends and colleagues were aware of his sexuality, he chose to keep his personal life out of the spotlight. His contributions to both dance and television left a lasting impact, securing his legacy as a versatile and talented performer. Merv Griffin, the legendary talk show host and creator of Jeopardy! And Wheel of Fortune, was one of the most influential figures in television history. Over his decades-long career, he built a media empire, producing some of the most successful game shows of all time. Despite his public success, his personal life remained a topic of speculation. Persistent rumors suggested Griffin was gay, though he never publicly addressed his sexuality. Known for maintaining strict privacy, he carefully controlled his public image and avoided discussing personal relationships. Even as whispers about his orientation continued, Griffin remained focused on business ventures, amassing a fortune through television production and real estate investments. When he passed away in 2007, he left behind a remarkable legacy that shaped the landscape of game shows and talk television for generations. Montgomery Clift, a Hollywood heartthrob renowned for films like A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity, was one of the most talented actors of his generation. His intense, brooding presence and early method acting style influenced future performers. Behind the scenes, however, Clift struggled with his sexuality and personal demons. He had relationships with both men and women, but internal conflicts and pressure from Hollywood contributed to a turbulent personal life. Though he never publicly came out, his close friends, including Elizabeth Taylor, were aware of his sexuality and supported him. Clift's later years were marked by addiction and declining health, yet his legacy as a groundbreaking actor endures. When he died in 1966, he left behind a body of work celebrated for emotional depth and complexity. Paul Lynde, best known for his razor-sharp wit and sarcastic humor on Hollywood squares, became one of television's most recognizable comedians. His flamboyant personality made him a standout in every appearance. Though he never officially came out, his sexuality was widely known within the entertainment industry. Behind the laughter, Lynde struggled with alcoholism, likely worsened by the pressures of living closeted during an era of limited acceptance. Despite his personal challenges, his comedic timing and distinctive voice made him beloved by audiences. When he passed away in 1982, he left behind a lasting mark on American comedy, remembered for his unforgettable one-liners, biting sarcasm, and unique presence. Raymond William Stacey Burr was a Canadian actor best known for his iconic roles in the television dramas Perry Mason and Ironside. His early career spanned Broadway, radio, television, and film, often casting him as villains. He famously played the suspected murderer in Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window and appeared in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, later reprising his role in Godzilla 1985. Burr won 2 Emmy Awards for Perry Mason and received multiple nominations for Ironside. Throughout his life, Burr carefully crafted a public persona, even fabricating stories about a wife and child who had supposedly died. In reality, he had long-term relationships with men, most notably his 35-year partnership with Robert Benavides, which became widely known after Burr's death in 1993. Rudolph Valentino, born Rodolfo Pietro Filiberto Raffaello Guglielmi di Valentina d'Antonguola, was an Italian actor and one of the biggest stars of the silent film era. Known as the Latin Lover, he captivated audiences with performances in The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, The Sheik, Blood and Sand, The Eagle, and Son of the Sheik. Valentino's untimely death at 31 caused mass hysteria and cemented his status as a cultural icon. Despite his heartthrob image, rumors about his sexuality persisted. His first marriage ended on the wedding night, and his second also failed. Speculation about relationships with men followed him, fueled by his mannerisms, though Valentino denied being gay. Regardless of gossip, his legacy as a cinematic legend remains untouchable. Sir Arthur John Gielgud was an English actor and theater director whose career spanned 8 decades. Alongside Ralph Richardson and Laurence Olivier, he dominated the British stage for much of the 20th century. Born into the Terry theatrical dynasty, Gielgud began acting in 1922 after training at RADA. He soon became a leading Shakespearean performer at the Old Vic. Though widely known within theater circles as gay, Gielgud kept his personal life private. In 1953, he was arrested for importuning, a charge commonly used against gay men. But the incident did not derail his career. He continued to work, earning acclaim in both stage and film, and remains one of Britain's most respected actors, remembered for his commanding presence and extraordinary longevity. Tony Randall, born Anthony Leonard Randall, was an American actor known for his work in film, television, and theater. He is best remembered for playing Felix Unger in the 1970 to 1975 TV adaptation of The Odd Couple, earning 6 Golden Globe nominations and 6 Primetime Emmy nominations, winning once. Though married to his first wife for 50 years, Randall's refined mannerisms and theatrical flair led to long-standing speculation about his sexuality. After her passing, he surprised many by marrying a woman 50 years his junior and fathering 2 children in his 70s. Despite rumors, Randall remained a respected actor and arts advocate, leaving behind a lasting legacy in both television and film. Will Geer, born William Auge Geer, was an American actor, musician, and activist known for his involvement in labor organizing and communist movements in the 1930s and 1940s. He developed a close friendship with singer Woody Guthrie, and the two lived together in New York City during the 1940s. In the 1950s, Geer was blacklisted in Hollywood after refusing to testify before Congress about Communist Party involvement. Later, he gained fame as Grandpa Zeb Walton on The Waltons, 1972-1978, becoming a household name. In the 1930s, he had a romantic relationship with gay rights activist Harry Hay, but later married actress Herta Ware. Though open about his sexuality in certain circles, Geer balanced activism with family life. He passed away in 1978, leaving behind a legacy of social advocacy and entertainment. Władziu Valentino Liberace, an American pianist, singer, and actor, was born in Wisconsin to Italian and Polish parents. Over a career spanning 4 decades, he dominated concerts, recordings, television, films, and endorsements. At his peak, from the 1950s to the 1970s, he was the world's highest-paid entertainer, with long-running Las Vegas residencies and extensive international tours. Known for his extravagant style, Liberace embraced excess on and off the stage. Despite persistent rumors about his sexuality, he maintained a carefully crafted heterosexual image, even writing publicly about women he supposedly admired. In reality, he had relationships with men, most notably Scott Thorson, who later sued him. Though tabloids speculated heavily, Liberace never publicly acknowledged his sexuality. He died in 1987 from AIDS-related complications, leaving behind a legacy of music, showmanship, and enduring mystery. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. See you in the next one.